Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Bat Châtillon 155-55. It's the Tier 9 French SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Serene Coast, and it's under the command of Angelina75 of OLIMP, and it's her only entry so far this week for the competition. Game on! Tier 10 game with Tier 8 tanks in it. Plenty of opportunity to make extra XP. As you can see, that Angelina's had ace tankers in this one before, so it's just as possible she might actually get one today. Only one prototype of this Arty was actually made, but it was rejected, I'm afraid, yes. In fact, they considered the autoloader, and that was designed 3 years later. That's why there's a Bat Chat 155-55, designed in 1955, and the other one, the 58, designed in 1958. Rounds out, she's firing for the corner. Yep, it was very close. If he backed up a little bit quicker, she would have got his engine bay. Oh, she's got three of them lined up together. In fact, one of them's a wreck already. Okay, who's going to get it first? Probably the Skoda. Rounds out. The standard reload for this Arty is 28.76 seconds. It's quite quick, mostly because it's only a 155mm shell. It's capable of doing 680 output, 48mm of pen, 7.6 meters on the burst radius, between 12.25 and 27 seconds of stun. Angelina lines it up and right next to his front drive wheel. She's certainly giving him the impression that if he stays where he is, he's going to constantly get Arty shells landing on him. It's two Artys on either team. The other one is an M40, M43 on our team. On the enemy team, they've got a Bat Chat 155-55 and a Lorraine 155-51. Angelina changes position to avoid counter battery. And now she's got the communications expert up and running because she got stun assist. Okay, sharp future. Rounds out. Well, it was close, but not close enough to get stunned. It looks like the enemy's pulling back and leaving just the sharp future fall behind. Angelina's going to take advantage of that. Yeah. On his own, he gets stunned and he gets hit. He slowed down his approach, which made it very easy to predict his track. Angelina's moving up to get a better position. Now, an SU-130 PM was seen at the other end, but he just got hit by one of our teammates very close. And there's the Lorraine, and he's on the island. Rounds out, he's going to get hit. Well, he got stunned, and now he's in the water. Unfortunately, it looks like he's decided to drown himself, which is not friendly. Yep, he has drowned. It's not worth drowning if you're an Arty player because there's plenty of hit points you can still get. Even if you just ram the enemy, you're actually getting something. Angelina lined up on the Chimera. Rounds out. Enough to get close enough to get stunned. And yes, she picked up a healthy load there. She's up to 1.8k already on the stun. And now look at these guys here. Well, the Shrek goes down very quickly, but now she's got the Foch B, and she can devote her attention to that guy. We're 8 up on the enemy. Rounds out on the Foch B. Direct hit. 261. Okay, we found two tanks that we definitely need to damage. the Gorilla 15 and the Scorpion G. The Gorilla's the better one because, of course, it's tier 10, which means we'll get 10% extra on the XP. And now we've spotted that Scorpion G and the Bat Chat. Well, we fired the round in. Unfortunately, we fired it at the Bat Chat, and they'd already been killed by the time our shell arrived. But the Gorilla did get stunned, and as a result of that, we're getting stun assist. Okay, and there's a ram kill, and that's the last kill of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a first-class tanker for Angelina75 of OLIMP in the Bat Châtillon 155.55. She managed to get a Bruce medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she managed to get 5 exactly. And her win rate wasn't particularly high. It was only 1,091, but it really doesn't matter in the end because, of course, Talon was unable to get anything better than the first class, and so therefore Angelina won the contest with these results. If we look at the team score, we can see Angelina only got 1,205 hit points of damage. The high scorer was the Panther 7 on our team with 4,058, followed by the Foch B, who managed 3,898, and the ST1 getting 3,366. When it came to kills, we can see the top scorer was the Foch B with 5 kills. 4 kills went to the T95, 2 kills went to the Panther 7, and on the enemy team, their Heshpon was the only one to get kills, and he only got 2 in the entire game. When it came to Angelina, she didn't get any kills at all, but she did get stun assist. She did put up a strong fight. The top scorer was the Foch B, 1,035, followed by the Lerva with 953, followed by the ST1 with 948, and Angelina just behind that guy with 897. She fired only 10 rounds in the game, but she got 3 direct hits, no penetrations, 9 splash, damage of 1,205, all of which was at more than 300 meters. She damaged 5 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but she got 3,665 stun assists of 9 stuns, and that was enough to get the first class tanker. On a free-to-play account, Angelina made 74,293 credits, including 55,000 for completing a mission, and 1,794 experience points out of the game as well. So yes, it was a good game, and it did win her the lion this morning, or rather yesterday morning, for getting the best score in the week. Remember, Talon won last week with an ace tanker, so Angelina won it with as near to an ace tanker as she could get, a first class out of this one. So the contest starts again, and we'll probably be receiving a replay from one of them later on in the week. But Angelina successful this week. Will she be successful next week? We'll have to wait and see. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, and thank you for watching.